Good afternoon, client. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm so sorry to hear about your accident. And who is this with you? Thank you so much. This is my boyfriend. I asked him to come for moral support. Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you both too. So client, can you please describe to me your injuries and what happened in the accident? Yeah, I got T-boned in an intersection. The lady ran a red light. All the airbags went off and my elbow hurt real bad. And when I went to the hospital, they did some x-rays and they found out I have a fractured elbow. So how big do you think our checks are gonna be? Like, am I gonna get a Hemi out of this? Okay, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's a lot of moving pieces. First, I just need to pull the police report, and then I have to review the bills and records. Really? Because I have experience with this. My uncle, he got $1 million for a workplace accident, so we're gonna get that kind of money too, right? Professionally speaking, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to give you any amounts or timelines or anything like that, but I will say I'm gonna try my best and I'm gonna do everything humanly possible to get your girlfriend compensated to the utmost for her injuries. Thank you so, seriously, I'm talking to the lawyer right now. So what do we need to do to like up this game? Like we need a big check. So what could we be doing to make sure that we're getting more money? Let me be clear. She was injured in this accident, not you, number one. Number two, she needs to work on getting better. So the way you can support her appropriately would be to take her to her doctor's visits, make sure she's taking care of herself and getting all the treatment that she needs. And then I'm gonna take all of that information and I will handle her case. Okay, client, now we need to prepare for this deposition. It's a very important piece to your case. The defense counsel has all of your bills and records, but they don't really understand or appreciate what you went through in your daily life due to this accident. I'm so nervous about this. Babe, it's gonna be okay. There's nothing to be nervous about. They're gonna ask you some questions. Sometimes they try to agitate you a little bit because they'll ask you a lot of background information that you don't think is pertinent to your case. So you just wanna remain calm during that time and I'll be there with you. I'm gonna be there with you the whole time. Actually, it'll just be me and her in the interview. Fine. Okay, client, so we're gonna go over all the details from your own words and then I'm gonna give you some test questions and I just wanna see how you respond. Yeah, just like we practiced. I'm sorry? We practiced a little already, but I'm just so nervous. So to prepare, they're gonna ask you about your medical treatment and your injuries. Can you please describe them to me? Yeah, so when the airbag came out, it hit my elbow and it hurt real bad and I told them at the hospital and then when they did an x-ray, I had a fracture in it. And then over time, my shoulder started to hurt, so they said I sprained my shoulder because of the impact and oh yeah, and I can't feel my legs. And I threw up yesterday and I can't sleep. And I think I have a concussion because I was a little dizzy yesterday when I was watching Real Housewives. So, there's a lot of things wrong. I mean, head to toe. Excuse me? I have no record of any treatment relating to anything other than your shoulder or your elbow. See, it was my boyfriend's idea. I mean, he said because my elbow wasn't hurt that bad and it was healing really well, that it might be a good idea if I exaggerate my injuries. And I mean, my head could have been hurt. I mean, I don't know, it could be hurt. So we just thought it'd be better if we started listing a lot of things that were going wrong. They don't know that she wasn't hurt all over. How would they? And if she comes in with a neck brace and her head all wrapped up and in a wheelchair, then we'll really get some big money. Let's pump the brakes here. We're not exaggerating injuries. The best thing to do is to be honest and concise. That's what we're practicing here. I think I'm gonna need you to wait outside, sir. I'm sorry, he got in my head and he just kept telling me about how much money his uncle got and it was because his uncle was really hurt. And so he told me that if I said there was more things wrong with me, that it was gonna help my case and I would get more money. Client. This isn't my first deposition, okay? I know he's telling you he has experience with this. He knows about one accident from one family member and it's completely different from yours, okay? I need you to trust that I know what I'm doing. Okay, you're right. I trust you.
Hi, Melissa.
Oh, hi, oh, what? Hey, it's a big day. What is this? What is this getup? We talked more at home and are you sure this isn't gonna get me more money? Give me that. I told you we weren't gonna exaggerate our injuries. Why are you here? I told you not to come. Are you, seriously, do you have a crutch? Really, lady? If we're both injured, we'll get double the money. Look at how pathetic we look. You are so lucky opposing counsel and the court reporter aren't here. If they saw any of this shit, they wouldn't offer you anything. Do you finally get it? I told you I have experience with this. I misread this whole thing. You gotta get out of here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna make sure this goes right and that I get my money. It's my money. I'm the one that got hurt. I'm the one with the broken elbow. Leave.